Balfoyen has been rebuilt. Ebenhart, resecured. Alma's Thur, reborn. Firewatch, reorganized. City by city, I have reshaped Morrowind in my image, both above and below. The Thieves Guild now stands as a true force once more, not a relic. Its branches answer to me in all but name. Whether I choose to claim the title of Master Thief, or continue to guide the guild from behind velvet curtains is yet to be decided. The effect is the same. House Hlalu rules the surface. The Thieves Guild rules the underground. Every coin exchanged, every secret whispered, every blade drawn in the dark passes through my reach. Though there might be stronger positions to hold in Morrowind, none offer the immense amount of wealth currently passing through my domain. Gold truly does solve all problems. My return to Narsis is inevitable. When I arrive, it will be to collect what is owed. Caelia, Grandmaster of House Hlalu, Captain of the Thieves Guild.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Grasping Fortune with Caelia, the High Elf, Grandmaster of House Hlalu, and Captain of the Thieves Guild. So today, we return once more to the great city of Narsis in the dead of night, for foul things are about, or at least we're about to commit some foul things. We're going to head into the Red Water Theater here on the very southeastern corner of Narsis, sort of by the docks. Welcome to the Redwater Theater. Fantia Loradia just wrapped up her performance a little while ago, but she'll be around for a while if you'd like to meet her. She's been quite the sensation all up and down the theater. Yes, I bet.
Can I get you a drink?
Well, might as well talk to her. Hi there, Exile. If you're hoping for a late encore, I'm afraid I'll have to decline. My fingers need a break. I'm Fantina Loradia. I'm a touring bard. The Dark Elves really seem to get a kick out of watching a Cyrodiil play this Sadak, especially when I play the latest smashes out of Hetra and Leowin. Okay. Do you know anything about Thorleaf Stagehand? Can't help you with that.
Hello there. How are you?
I figured you couldn't, but Kirsty probably can. He's in the basement. Okay. Thought there would be a little bit more espionage to find him. They already know I'm a Thieves Guild member, though. Wow, he's pretty far down here. You are a trainer who sells lockpick stuff. Ooh, a marksman trainer. Yes. I'll have to remember that. It would be nice to get marksman up higher than it is right now. There you are, Thorleaf Stagehand. And what kind of work do you have for me? There are always jobs available in Narsis, Captain. You only need to keep your eyes out. You a trainer. Yes, you can train in sneak and light armor. The only problem is our multiplier is already 5, so I kind of don't want to level up until we get some other levels. Okay. Jobs. I don't work with amateurs. Prove that you aren't one. Fetch a potion of Fortify Attack for our client. We got a request from one of the local Fighters Guild apprentices, Quastas Arithius. Guess he's bitten off more than he can chew and is too afraid to admit it to his bosses. But that's none of our concern. Any exclusive Fortify Attack potion will do, but there's one for sale at Atesta's Pawn and Loan on the west side of the Foreign Quarter, if you want to keep it local. I'm sure you know what to do. After you obtain the potion, bring it to Quastas at the Fighters Guild. Okay. Extra advice? You can always ask Elia and Virith for some extra insight about your current job. As locals, they know the city better than I do. And I'm going to remember to do that this time, every time. Elia and Virith. Okay. Who is either of those people? I assume she's Elia, yeah. Potion. Are you asking for my advice? Come on, Captain, it's a potion. What do you want me to say? You walk in, grab the bottle while nobody is paying attention, and get out. You should know how this works by now.
Welcome, friend.
And the other guy... You? Yeah. Got any advice? Well, it should be a simple job as far as I can tell. 8 Stas keeps the potion on a shelf near the back of his shop. 8 Stas? A T-Stas? Well... we can get out of here pretty easily, right? Yes. It's already daytime from all the training we were doing. Okay, so we're looking for the pawn shop. Okay, I think this is the pawn shop, right? Yep, nice. Pawn and loan, huh? Yeah, you look like the kind of guy who loans money. I've got all sorts of odds and sods here, High Elf. Take a look, and perhaps something will strike your fancy. Yeah, sure, why not? What do you got? He does have a glass shield. That's pretty fancy. He also has the exclusive fortified attack, which you can always buy. You know, if you're not really the thieving kind of person, I don't know why you'd be doing the Thieves Guild, but maybe it's hard to steal and you don't have the ability yet. Oh, he's also got an ebony warhammer and an ebony pauldron. He's doing pretty well for a pawn shop. Okay. I don't know what it looks like. Oh, there it is. It should be easy enough. Nice. And we need to deliver it to the Fighters Guild, which, yeah, it's actually just around the corner here. Never actually been in there. I think it's this one. I don't know if I've been on this side of the city. What are you reading? A catastrophe approaches, dear friends. Its portents are everywhere for those with eyes to see. The false emperor hides in his tall tower, advised by a court of demons and dragons and foul vampires. Every day the choruses of empire sing their songs, and every day they grow more discordant, more jarring, more false. Only the steadfast traditions of the Dunmer may save Resdane from calamities to come, friends. Trust in your ancestors, never the Drake, as it hides a face of brass. Oh, you're a crazy lady. Okay. So we are looking for a very specific man. Not you. Not you. No. Fighters Guild basement, maybe? Plastis. That kind of sounds like an imperial name, so... There you are. Good fortune to you, Caelia. This is Narsis. Yes, it is. I have your potion. Do you have the potion? Yep. Excellent. I've been waiting for such a potion for a while. Thank you. No problemo. Speaking of, how do you know Thorleaf? Thorleaf stagehand. Try asking in the theater. Okay. I figured he would say how he knew him, but... You guys like shops? What are you selling? Got any bolts? Trying to stock up on them. We burned through them all last time. Nah, he doesn't have anything too good for us. All right. Back to the theater. Has the client taken delivery of the potion of fortified attack? I've heard the customer received his potion. Very good. Here's your reward. Speak with me for more jobs. We need to convince the authorities to turn a blind eye on the Redwater Theater. The local authorities are becoming suspicious of our theater's lack of output. I'm putting a play together, but none of our crew are good enough performers to sell the illusion. I've heard the actors from the Hlalu Theater and the Council Quarter use an amulet of blasting charm to win over the crowd when critics are attending. That's hilarious. Bring it to me so we can put on a convincing show that when the investigators come calling. It'll be somewhere in the backstage area. You can ask Elia or Virith for extra advice too, okay? Sneaking into the backstage area is not going to be particularly hard. The real challenge will be finding the amulet in the piles of theater props and all that other rubbish. A spell or a potion of detect enchantment would probably come in handy. Ooh. I should definitely try to find one, because I've never really used those before. What about you? The Hlalu Theater. Oh, how I do love theater. At the end of the day, that's pretty much the reason why I'm here. You see, I've been working on a play of my own. Yes, it's unlike anything you've ever read. It's about a handsome freedom fighter named Virith who leads a group of daring adventurers to free his homeland from the clutches of an evil empire. Thorleaf has forbidden me from showing the play here, though, for some reason. I'm sorry, I got carried away. What was your question? We can't actually ask him about it. You have a very smooth face, sir. It's kind of freaking me out. Okay, well, I happen to know where the Hlalu Theater is. It's like right here. I think it's this building? Yes. We should actually go see if we have a scroll of detect enchantment in our estate here. Don't look at it. It's a mess. And this is our sell pile, but yeah, sometimes you have to have free time to organize your house, because usually if I'm playing Morrowind, I'm trying to record it and not just decorate the house all day. So we'll see what we have here. Detect enchantment. I usually tend to sell these. Oh, okay, we do have one. That'll probably be enough. All right, into the Hlaalu Theater we go. The thrilling high rock drama in 4 acts, in an all-new performance by the Hlaalu Theater Company of Narsis, The Wealth of Wayrest. Forgot to read the title. Starring Meridel Lunduls as King Edwyr of Wayrest, and Loros Ferethi as Wolfhearth, the dread dragon of the north. Fancy. There's no performance happening today, but you may watch the rehearsals or purchase a drink at the bar. The company is currently preparing for the premiere of The Wealth of Wayrest. So I've heard. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Like the art on that.
Please go ahead, Outlander. I'm listening.
I like their outfits. Really getting into character.
Yes, I am never
Ooh,
too
some
busy
Nordic
for a
chain.
good talk.
That's pretty cool.
I am never too busy for a good talk.
The artists of Tamriel Rebuilt truly are amazing at their job, aren't they? I gotta assume this is backstage, yep. Okay, so I got a comment of how to actually use these. So you use Detect Enchantment. Yeah, there you go, it's on the map. I always thought it would highlight it while you're walking around, but I guess that was just too advanced for the time. So it's over here. Maybe it's upstairs. I don't think it's in any of these crates. Huh. Oh, there it is. Ooh, walked right past it. Okay. There we go. That was easy. Have you found the Amulet of Blasting Charm, Captain? I'll need it soon if we're going to convince the authorities of the theater's legitimacy. I've heard they've bought seats for our next play. Do you have it? Yep. Show me. Yes, that's the amulet I was looking for. This should help us get the authorities off our backs for the time being, but we'll have to be more careful with our business in the future. Well done. Here's a small reward. I've got more jobs for you if you're interested. 2 potions of telekinesis. That's pretty useful. And potions of shadow. Those are both really good. Jobs. Got something different for you this time. Perina Athen, the publican of the Last Drop Inn, has requested protection from the Tong. They're still operating here, huh? Those scumbags. The Command Tong's presence in the foreign quarter is usually quite limited. Looks like they might be getting spooked by us and the Janata Syndicate taking hold here, and are starting to send their goons to push us out. And while those goons are here, they figured they might make some cash on the side, so they started extorting some of the local proprietors. Perina is one of them. Find out what she wants us to do. You can find the Last Drop Inn on the west side of the quarter, close to the Strider. We can actually Divine Intervention. It'll get us out of here a little bit faster. And the Strider is on this side. Dang. It feels good to be back in Narsis. I feel like it is definitely Caelia's home at this point. I mean, not only is her home here, but also just atmospherically. I love this place. The red canyons in the background. So good. Last Drop In. We walk past it? Oh, yep. Totally did. It's this one. Hello. I heard you're having some trouble. You're with the guild. Nice of you to finally show up. I need you to get that thug, Drinar Heldas, off my back. It's your mess anyway. The Kamanatong didn't used to give the foreign quarter any mind, but now that the Syndicate and your lot have shown up, they're forced into defending what they believe is rightfully their turf. But you'd sooner catch me dead than pay tribute to some 2-bit gangsters. Drinar is probably not too far from the inn. Take care of him by any means necessary. And if you can't do that, well, I might consider reporting the location of your hideout to the guards. How does that sound? Wow.
Please have a look around.
What a douchebag. All right. I don't know why we're helping you then. Maybe we should eliminate you. Okay. Drinar Heldas, that's definitely a Dunmer.
Quiet and peaceful, the way we like.
Malvin Duris. I don't know who that is, but he's Got shivved. Is it you? Yes.
Say what you want.
You look like Kamana Tong, that's for sure. I don't know you. What do you want? Here's some gold. Go away. What's it to you? Wait a second. You must be one of those Thieves Guild gals. The old bat mentioned that she's under your protection. We thought she was just bluffing, though. Fine, then. You want to pay the tribute for her? Well, if you're offering, I ain't gonna say no. Make me an offer and I'll consider it. I can be persuaded to listen. So if we, like, persuade him this way... Because, like, we had some quests last time where, like, we were supposed to intimidate, but I didn't. What if we try that? No, it doesn't really seem to work. Protection. You want to pay the tribute for it? Well, if you're offering, I'm going to say no. Make me an offer and I'll consider it. I can be persuaded to listen. Oh, he wants to be bribed. That's what we got to do. Here's 10 gold. There we go. I knew we could make a solid deal. You're lucky to have run into me, Outlander. If it had been anyone else, it could have been Balfoyan all over again. Hey, you better watch your mouth. I want you to know, not only have I eliminated the Janata Syndicate, but I also eliminated your leaders here and the ones in Balfoyan, so watch yourself. So just take this as a warning, Inwa. The Kamana Tong never forgets when someone breaks a deal. We had an understanding, and your guild and their hubris blew it. Mervis Laurel, the bosses at the Fortuna, they're looking for you, and all it will take is one tiny slip up before your cover is blown. Now go before someone notices us. Ooh. Gonna be killing some Tong today. So he gave you his word that he'd leave me alone. Ha! The word of a Kamana Tong thug is worth about as much as the guar dung I scraped off my boots this morning. But you've done what you could, I suppose. Your guild's secret is safe with me. For now. That's bad news any way you slice it, Captain. Getting involved with the Tong is the last thing we want to do. But we're also not really in a position to make any more enemies. Don't worry about it. They are fleeting. They are almost dead. I suppose you handled the situation as well as you could have, given the hand you were dealt. But it was a stroke of luck that you ran into a Kamana Tong who was more interested in money than his nationalist ideals. We'll need to make some preparations, but thank you. Are you interested in more jobs? I forgot to freaking ask these two for advice. Gosh dang it. Well, we didn't need them. We need to get a shipment of Greydust off the streets. Greydust is the Janata Syndicate's signature drug. I want to cut off its distribution at the source. I got word that the Syndicate is transporting one of their shipments through the central part of the Council Quarter sewers. Alia should be able to help you with directions. It's guarded by a Nord woman named Poldy the Pup. According to my sources, she has 12 vials of the stuff. Convince her by any means necessary to relinquish the shipment. The Narsis sewer system is a maze. You could get lost in it for weeks before succumbing to thirst, getting eaten by rats, or being mauled by the countless thugs and madmen wandering its halls. I know of one sure way to get to the Council Quarter sewers. Go to the arena. There's a hatch in the basement that goes to the west part of the sewers. From there, you should be able to find your way to the central part quickly, and then hope you will run into someone lucid enough to help you find Coldy the Pup. Okay. What do you have to say? I'm of the opinion that Thorleaf is a bit of a hypocrite. He's right in that the Greydust is a terrible drug, but the skooma the Thieves Guild distributes isn't exactly much better, is it? Hey. That's a legitimate business. I should know. I've invested lots of time and money into it. Okay, so we need to head to the arena. So let's CV. That'll get us pretty close to the arena. I do want to do the arena at some point. I was kind of waiting for our combat skills to get a little better before we go diving in. I don't know how hard the fights are, so it's kind of been something I've been putting off until I'm absolutely certain we can win like 1v1 fight.
I'm ready for anything.
We'd probably be okay with our paralysis dagger and like a crossbow, but you never know, they might be paralysis resistant. Holding cells. Do we want to go in the holding cells? That's where the basement is. I'm terribly lost. Council Quarter West. Maybe. Is that a person? Hey, I've got nothing to say to you, Outlander scum. Leave me to my thoughts. Who the heck are you? Spell right of the Great House Telvanni, and as soon as I get rid of this bracer, I'll burn this place to the ground. Interesting. Wait. Is this the sewers? Oh yeah. Okay, so this is the basement. Okay, so we need to head to the central part. I don't know where that is. I don't know where we are. If we're west, we need to head east to get to the central part. That makes sense to me. Maybe this strange individual down here will help me.
So good to see you.
What do you need? I can't imagine you're after someone in particular down here, but I'll answer whatever questions you have. I actually am. Most of the important people don't live in Narsis's sewers, and you probably don't want to meet ones that do. No, I'm actually looking for someone, but guess we're not in the right area just yet. Council Quarter Central, okay. Hello, you look like a man who knows things. Shipment of Greydust, haven't seen a thing, sorry. What about you? Greydust, that's a bit outside my expertise. Yeah, you're a skooma guy, aren't you? Yeah, he is. Come on, a tongue. Everyone says they hate Outlanders, but so what? I hate most Outlanders too. Just learn to speak their language and you can get along with them just fine. Fair, fair. You would think he'd know about all the drug deals going on. Shipment of Greydust. It's because my disposition with them isn't maxed, or they just genuinely don't know. Okay, so they don't know.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
But I figured a bunch of skooma addicts might. That makes sense to me. They're always, you know, looking for the next fix, but maybe they just prefer skooma. Apparently we were already in the sewers here before. I don't remember what section this is, though. Hello. You're pretty well dressed. What's this? Another rat? Why are there rats everywhere? You know about Greydust? Huh? What's that? He's just drunk. I don't have to tell you anything. I'm a free citizen of Narsis. I'm going for a walk.
A warm welcome to you.
Yeah, you're just a drunk man. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. What about you? You look like you do crack. Greydust smugglers. Well, thinking about it, I did notice a pair of tough-looking thugs lugging something heavy to the east of here. An Imperial man and a Nord woman. Maybe they're the ones you're looking for. In any case, try not to leave too much of a mess while dealing with them. I'll be the one who has to clean it, you know. Oh, he's a sewer worker? Oh. What? I might have, like, accidentally looted something from that crate. And so he just tries to kill me? Oops. I don't... Oh, crap. I haven't saved for so long. Alright, well, I guess we're murdering some people. I do not want to reload way back. Sorry. Just a mistake. I mean, I guess we don't have to kill these people. An honest mistake. Oops. Oh, no. We don't have a bounty, though, so maybe they attacked us on purpose. That's my justification. They came at me, man. A dead fence. I do kind of remember this section. Oh, is this where we broke out the, No. That was Balfoyn. I'll say, is this where we broke out that Khajiit? But no, it's not. Who the heck are you guys? Holy crap, we just got hit for like 10 billion damage. Drink up.
I have the upper hand.
Dude, polearms are so good. Are you just crazy people, or are you Janata Syndicate? You're pretty well armored. Maybe they're just bandits? Coded note. I want all the mud crabs to reach the shore unnoticed. Kill any slaughterfish before they have the chance to bite. I assume that's just, yeah, like coded message. I guess we'll take it. I don't think that has anything to do with what we're doing, but... Nordic iron. Drew mace. Huh. Well, I guess I'm gonna keep heading east until we can't head east anymore. Ooh, I think we found the Nord woman. Coldy the pup, huh? Whatever you're looking for down here, you should look somewhere else. Oh yeah. Tell me about your shipment. You ain't one of ours. Leave this alone if you know it's good for you. Okay. Can we intimidate? I mean, yes, but it's not doing anything here. And there's the Greydust. Okay, well, we might just have to kill her ourselves. Yeah, she won't bite. All right.
You call this fighting?
I don't know what that Imperial is. Oh, hello. Where the heck did you guys come from? Oh my, okay, well, we're dead. There's like 50 people down here, okay.
I won't waste my time on the likes of you.
Where did they all come from? I didn't see anyone else. I mean, we could grab it and teleport out, you know? That's like probably what they want you to do, because they seem to get pissy sometimes when you kill people. Man, we like aggro the whole hideout? Where did they all come from? I don't see anyone over here. Who the heck? Oh, hello. These are vampires. These are vampires who two-shot you. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if they're part of the Janata Syndicate or not. I'm just gonna take it. What are you gonna do about it? Okay, we need to get out of... We need to get out of this corridor. And I hope I can remember where we're going, because... Oh boy. This is not the right way. Excuse me. I need to... Okay, I'm dead. Okay, alright.
Get out of here.
Let's get our Daedroth buddy to do it.
Kill the thief.
There we go. Just gotta, you know, funnel them through one at a time. Let the Daedroth tank some for me. Maybe a good heal here. Daedroth's doing good. Oh. Oh, crap. And the vampire lady's here, too. Let's get him out again. Let's prototype. There we go. This is going a lot better. Okay. What do we have here? Moon sugar. I thought you guys were selling Greydust, and now you're just going to block me, aren't you? Get over there. Sedentha's Spark Blade. Cure common disease on self. That can actually be pretty good. I don't know if we've been diseased once, though, actually. Okay, there's kind of a lot of dead bodies here. You're the vampire, and you have an atavistic eye. Weird. A glass wakizashi. That might be better. Well, it definitely does a lot more damage than our paralysis weapon. But that might be the best short blade we have. I don't know. Imperial Dragon Scale. That's pretty good. What about you guys? Just some repair hammers. Silver bolts that I killed you with. Okay, well, we got what we came for. Drugs. Have you dealt with the shipment? Yep. Wonderful. This obviously won't put an end to the Greydust trade, but it'll slow it down. Give the poor people of Narsis a breather for a while. We will take the victories we can get. Isn't that right, Captain? What would you say to some more jobs? He gave us an amulet of dark vision. Ooh. Getting D&D up in here. Night Eye, 25 points. I really want a good Night Eye spell or a good light spell. I would do a belt, but we have such a good anti-paralysis belt that I don't want to get rid of it. I guess we could enchant like our pants or a shirt, maybe to give some Night Eye. I think I prefer Night Eye to the light spell. Let's try it out though. Yeah, I mean even that helps a little bit. Jobs. We've received a new contract. This time, a customer wants us to bring them an Aeliad longbow. Yes, you're wondering where you'd find an alien weapon in Morrowind, right? True, they weren't as common on this side of the mountains as they were in Cyrodiil, but you can still come across their ruins along the border. One such ruin towers over Stormgate Pass to the south. Detour is what they call it. I heard about this, I believe. And even though any sane person would steer clear of them, the occasional adventurer emerges from their depths with a relic in hand. That's what you're going to steal. Our customer told us that one such relic, an enchanted bow called Brilliance, has found its way into the vault at Adravin Plantation, south of Narsis. And, as it often goes, our customer would very much like to have that bow. Well, they're right that it would be criminal just to leave a nice weapon like that to gather dust in some moldy old vault, don't you think? Yes, I would never, ever stuff a bunch of stuff in a moldy old vault. We've got an agent on the plantation, a wood elf named Milberel. Find her and she'll tell you more. Ask around the plantation. Okay, you guys have anything to say? Better just ask Mirabelle for advice. She knows the location far better than I do. Huh? Excuse me? Aliens, what a mystery. Not unlike the Dwemer, all that remains of their vast empire is ruins and unanswered questions. To be fair, the reason for their demise is well documented, but it does seem improbable to me that the Alessian Empire did such a good job that they managed to exterminate every last wild elf on Nirn. No, you see, I believe that aliens are still out there. Most likely they live in secluded tribes deep in the Nibene jungles, never to be seen again. But who knows? I'm 99% sure that there are going to be alien enclaves in future Project Cyrodiil updates. Maybe that's sort of a hint at that. Okay. So the plantation to the south. Wow, that is pretty far south. I guess we will divine intervention from here. Might as well use our amulet of dark vision if we're going to be out here at night anyways. Does help lighten up the area a ton. These crickets hostile? No. Okay. Sometimes they seem to be. Maybe if they're like diseased or blighted. Like the squire likely is. Okay, we're getting close. Actually, I think I see it now. And I think that is a hive over there. Those like nasty, crazy looking bugs. Kind of want to check it out. We haven't been to one. Oh, yep, there's one right there. Wish I could zoom in with my crossbow. Kind of want to check it out. Maybe there's some good loot in there. We really, honestly, like, have not done that many dungeons here in Narsis or Grasping Fortune because we've been doing Hlalu and the Thieves Guild, where you don't really do that. Oh, there's a cliff racer. Hello. You don't really do that as a part of these guilds, so. There you go. All right. Here we are in the dead of night. Do you know who Milberel is? The wood elf. I think she's at the worker's house. She's over here. All right. These slaves. Of course they are. They're on a plantation. We could try to free them if we find a key. You a merchant? Yeah, you are. If you come across any trinkets or treasures along your travels, I'd be happy to appraise them for you. Go push that Greydust somewhere else. Oh yeah, we picked up an extra one. Well, you can have it. You'll have to get rid of that moon sugar. Oh my gosh, you're a picky lady. You don't even have anything good. Excuse me, I don't talk to people I don't like. Well. Okay, you're definitely not her. Mallory. Got any books down here? An acrobatics one, nice. There you are. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Mirabelle. We're a trainer. Light armor.
Greetings,
Marksman. A lot of good marksman trainers. I kind of want to mark here so I can come back here and train from her next time we get a level. All right. What do you know? Name's Milberel. I'm in the guild. Thorleif Stagehand dispatched me here to keep an eye on the local activity of the Janata Syndicate. Thorleif Stagehand sent me here to observe their movements. No, the guild and the syndicate aren't openly hostile to each other, but being suspicious never hurts, does it? Now, while I've been here, I've realized that something drags them to this area. With a trained eye, one can easily spot them guarding the canyons east of the plantation. I'll tell you right now, lady, their base is right over there, and I killed them all, so what are they planning or hiding? I've yet to find out. I guess we'll just never know. So you found an Aeliad longbow? I'll tell you what I know. The vault is in the basement and is protected by a set of 2 doors, each of which has a different key. The Adverin nobles carry the keys. You could try to pickpocket them. No, we don't do pickpocketing in Morrowind. It's horrible. Detect key magic could help you find them. If that fails, the guard is always watching over the doors. You could draw him out by causing a commotion. Maybe try kicking that insufferable Tong fetcher Valur Fells in the teeth. Not hard enough to leave any permanent damage, but enough that he remembers. A chance to hurt the Tong? That's pretty tempting. Okay, vault. Vaults are usually downstairs. So we will poke around.
How may I serve you?
Yes, this is good. Basement. You're the Kamanatong guy? Yeah, you are. Who the heck are you? A trainer. A marksman trainer who has a really high marksman. Oh my gosh, dude. A lot of good freaking marksman trainers coming out of nowhere. I don't have enough magicka to mark here, though. That's fine. We already marked the workhouse anyways. Level 30 lock. You're a smith. Nice. I guess I'll repair my gear.
My weapons will give you the edge.
Okay, so we could go through that door. This is more likely what we're looking for. Okay, we can get in here easily enough. There's, like she said, a guard.
Good night, citizen.
Good night. Hey, I'm the Grandmaster of House Lally. I should just be able to tell you to follow me. We technically can with the mod I have, but that feels a little cheaty. He doesn't know who we are. Alright, well, let's go kick this guy's teeth then. Are you naturally unpleasant, or do you have to work at it? Because you seem to have a gift for making enemies. Do we actually need to force him to fight us? I couldn't get taunt to work before. I don't know what it's based off of. I thought it was always based off your speechcraft, but it doesn't seem to work that often. Okay, well, he's attacking us. Help!
Turn in for the night, citizen. Only dark business.
Help!
happens in dark hours.
Okay. I mean, we could do that for sure, but
You have no knowledge.
your crime's been reported. You violated the law.
If you
What do you
insist.
want me to do here, game? You're not being very clear. I mean, the crime's been reported, but like, will the guard come over here? He will. You violated the law. Pay 40 gold. No. Huh. Okay, just quit acting like. He's still attacking me though. This, I mean, we got him over there, but we're still being attacked. That doesn't really solve my problem. Okay, well, we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Make you look over here and pick the lock. Yes. Hello. You're being very difficult. Alright. This is how champions do it anyways. Level 100 lock. Pfft, that's nothing. Alright, what do we got? Aeliad bow. Brilliance. Cast light and lightning shield on yourself when you use it. That's pretty good. Class Tonto. I mean, this is kind of chump change compared to some of the other stuff we've been stealing, but we'll steal it. Couple gold bars. Meh. I've seen more, but we'll still take them. Ah, it didn't overburden us. Okay, all right. Let's CV or no, divine intervention, because we don't have any mana to go anywhere else. Should take us to Narsis. I wouldn't think there's another temple anywhere. Yeah. Oh, we'll grab some magic while we're here. All right, I got it. You have brilliance with you. Yep, brilliant. Ha 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 ha. Here's your payment. It's not much, but it's honest work. and I trust you helped yourself to a nice bonus from the vault. Now, I've got more jobs for you. Right now, we need to take care of our own interests. The guild needs new protection measures. Our activity in Narsis has put the Kamana Tong and the Janata Syndicate on high alert. We've seen the Tong scouts prowling the area, looking for our hideout. They haven't sussed us out yet, but we need to be prepared for the worst. I know of 2 folks who could help. The first is Bulnora Marion. She's with the guild, with the Kragenmore ring, but I don't think she'd say no to a cry for help from a fellow thief. You'll find her at Riverkeep, just south of the city. The other is the mercenary Servo Canterbury. Well, a former mercenary now, but still an old friend of mine. I worked with him on a couple of jobs, but he swore off the life of crime and retired to Chapal Shirai. Set up a little Fletcher shop there. Oh, I know him. That's where I bought all my crossbow bolts from. I wish he'd join us here and help us against the Tong, but I think the man just wants to enjoy his peace and quiet. He still has plenty of contacts, though, and I'm sure he'd be able to recommend us a trustworthy merc we could hire to protect the theater. So you want us to do both? Sure, we can do that. What do you know? This is just a waste of time. We should be figuring out how we're going to take down the Tong instead of this cowardice. If we barricade the door, they'll simply bring a bigger axe. If we hire mercs for protection, they'll just send more fodder to the slaughter. I hope that Thorleif's got better plans than this. That's fair. I'm not too worried about them. The situation is becoming troublesome. I don't have much advice to offer you here. Hopefully, Thorleif's contacts will oblige us. Okay. Sounds like maybe we need to get both. We can define intervention right here and walk over to Riverkeep. So we went to Riverkeep before, but I don't remember anyone by the name of Bulnora. So I have no idea where they are. This is where the Duke is, right? I think he's a Duke. We stole his portrait and put it in our house. I think he has a vault here that we never raided either. Add it to the list. Do you know where Bulnora is? She's waiting for an audience with the Duke. You'll most likely find her in the Great Hall. Okay. That narrows it down. Audience with the Duke. There you are. Welcome to Riverkeep, seat of Duke Felthus Hlalu. What can I do for you? I need help. What's that? Did someone poke the sky-rendered nest? Well, you can't say you weren't warned. If there's one city in Morrowind that the Kamana Tong will never let go of, it's Narsis. But fine, I meant what I said, but at the end of the day, you're still with the guild, and I don't want a bunch of dead thieves on my conscience. Tell you what, I'll secure the front entrance to your hideout the best I can. You'll need to use the entrance from the foreign quarter sewers from now on, though. Oh, that's annoying. Glad I have Mark and Recall. That's just the cost of doing business. If you don't like it, feel free to break the door. But don't you dare come running to me for help again. Consider it done, but like I said, if you stay in Narsis, you're not playing with fire, you're playing in it. I'll keep an eye on you, and maybe I'll even be so kind as to pull you out from the fire before you get too badly burned. Okay. I don't work with Thorleif. I don't have a death wish, you see. Got some strong opinions there.
You'll find all that you seek, traveler.
We could go to the vault really quick. I might just do that. So we can say it's done, cross it off the list. Assuming there is a vault. I mean, there has to be, right? Every other place in this game has a vault. But where would it be? This direction? This is the servants' quarters. Say the locked door. Let's keep going down. Vault. Ooh. You have a silly hat, sir. Actually, it's a cool hat, but it looks silly in Morrowind. Alright, well, you seem to know what you're doing. Praise the Empire, look at that flag. Got it. Alright, what do we got down here? Hello.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
No, you keep doing what you're doing. There's a bear trap in here? Okay. A bear trap for 500 gold. We will take that. This is an off-limits area, citizen. I need you to leave immediately. Hey, I'm going. Just give me a couple minutes. I will be out of your hair.
Under sun and sky.
What are you doing in the castle vaults? I'm just poking around. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. Last warning, High Elf. If you leave peacefully, we won't press any charges. Ooh, okay. Now they're getting serious. Do we have any more scrolls of hiding? No, we do not. Okay, well, let's mark here. Let's recall back to the hall false keys and buy some chameleon scrolls because they actually seem to be pissed at us, which, you know, is pretty understandable. But sometimes they let you walk around without issue. I haven't like actually found anything really to loot except those 2 chests, so. Okay, we got 18 seconds left on our chameleon. Come on. Come on. Top of the morning. Don't mind me. Oh my gosh, it just wore off, right? Or no, they detected us. For a second at least. Dang, dude, this place is deep. Might have to kill some guards. What is this? Alright, this is more what I'm talking about. What do we got? Everguard. Resist magic, spell absorption, and fortify fatigue 100. That's pretty good. Some orcish weapons. Golden gems, what we're used to. We are about to be overburdened though, because I think we're carrying all those gold bars from before. Ebony Tonto. Golden armor, nice. Let's grab all of the gold bars. So we already have a couple on us. And the ebony. And we'll drop some stuff off at our house. Alright. Yeah, we'll grab all this stuff. I do like the look of limeware stuff. Stick it somewhere in the house. Like these eye stars as well. And we'll just take all of these. There's actually some like glass weapons in there. And we'll grab the orcish, why not? And the gold. Nice. Okay, so we picked this place clean. There were some other directions to go. We can go up. There's a guard here. Who's likely going to be mad that we're up here. Alright, well, I'm kind of looking at it and it just looks like glass, which we don't necessarily need. We have a lot of glass already, so. Alright, well, I just divine intervention out of there because we don't really need the glass there. We have like 5 full sets and I've sold off a bunch of glass. It's not too big of a deal. We got like the important stuff, I feel like. I'm gonna head to Chapal Shrine now though and talk to the crossbow merchant there and see what he knows. Okay, and his shop is right here. I was actually here before we started the episode because I needed to buy some crossbow bolts. Might as well buy some more while we're here. So, I hear you used to be part of the Thieves Guild, my friend. Thorleif Stagehand, you say. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. To be perfectly honest with you, I was hoping that I'd never have to hear it again. But for the old time's sake, I suppose, I have my qualms with the guild, but if it comes down to choosing between you or the Kamanatong, or those syndicate thugs, the guild is the lesser evil. Very well. There's this Dunmer merc named Anise Delms. She's ready to start whenever. All we need is an advance payment of 1,000 drakes. Yeah, sure. Good. I'll tell Anise to meet you at your hideout. Redwater Theater, is that right? Okay. One more thing before you leave. Tell Thorleif I consider us even now. I'm done with the guild, and if he doesn't respect that, I've got a bolt with his name on it right here. Now go. Alright. Alright. Chill. Let's head back to the Redwater Theater and see if we can actually see... Oh, that place is very hard locked. Is the mercenary lady here? I don't want to see what she looks like. Oh wait, is that her? Hey, you must be Caelia. I'm Anise Delms. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm happy to be back in Narsis again. Was hoping to be stationed somewhere else than the sewers though. Yeah. Have a nice life. Alright, job's done. Good. This should tip the odds in our favor ever so slightly. Let's be real for a moment. We still couldn't withstand an actual assault, but this should buy us enough time to pack the shop up if they try anything. But we have to dream a little bigger, Captain. If we're going to hit the targets that are actually worth a damn, we need to get the Tong dispatched. We need to hit them where it hurts. Speak to me for more jobs. Good work, by the way. Here's your expenses paid and then some. Okay, what else you got? I've got big plans. Biggest heists we've done yet. But Caelia is right. We can't achieve much while the tongue is constantly breathing down our necks. I've carefully considered our options, and I've devised a plan to rob the Fortuna Vault. Ooh, about that. I might have robbed that already, but sure, go ahead. We can't strike at the Kamanatong directly. We've already established that. However, there's something we can do. Ideology is an admirable thing, but that alone doesn't put food on the table, and even the most uncompromising thug has to eat. So simply put, we should make them starve, and the best way to do that is to hit the main Kamanatong base in Narsis, the Fortuna at the waterfront. The Fortuna isn't just a tourist trap, it also holds a vault where the Kamanatong keep the wealth they squeeze out of Narsis, and use it to pay their legions of goons. So if we raid the vault, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We'll put the Tong out of business, at least for a while, and make a ton of money in the process. I need you to bring me gold ingots from the vault captain, at least 15, but the more the merrier. Hlalu put special stamps on the Fortuna ingots, so any old ingots won't do. Now getting into the Fortuna vault undetected won't be easy. The staff there wears a uniform, so if you could find the same shirt and pants, and wear no armor, it might work as a disguise to a point. Just don't do anything stupid and you should be fine. I suggest you enter the storage rooms through the sewers. The casino is northeast of here. Caelia or Anise can give you better directions. Once you're in, you're on your own. Speak to the people there, ask questions. Someone will slip up eventually. About that. Okay. Let me head to the Fortuna gold ingot pile. It's probably this one. Yeah, I mean, we could probably grab more. He said the more the merrier.
Probably nothing.
Yeah, we already robbed this place, so we already did the grand heist, I guess. I'm gonna grab all of them just because I'm curious how much he will take from us.
Hail and welcome, friend.
Hey. Do you have the gold ingots? I do. That looks like enough. He took 55 of them. That's not a very good trade there, my friend. That looks like enough. Well, what do you know? You've actually done it. Haven't seen this much gold in one place in, well, a while. This money will greatly aid the guild's efforts in Morrowind, and Orvistren will have to divert funds from his Vardenfell investments to keep his Narsis goons paid. Yeah, he's dead. But we might have just enough time before that happens for the last heist I've got planned. What do you say, Captain? Always ready for more jobs, right? Oh, and of course, here's your cut. You've earned it. That is a horrible deal. Gold ingots are worth like 2,000? 1,000. That's a bad deal, sir. Well, it means I don't have to stack up so many. I'll take it. Okay, what else you got? A whole world of possibilities has opened up for us. We'd be ashamed to call ourselves thieves if we let them slip by. But this is the moment we've been waiting for, and we're prepared. The stars of Torpor are as good as ours. Yes, the vaults of Riverkeep hold numerous treasures, including a set of powerful throwing stars. Rumors say that they steal the life force of their victims. Sounds like a fun toy to have, don't you think? Now, this isn't going to be easy. The entrance to the vault is located in the servants' quarters, but the vault is off limits to commoners and is protected by the Knights of the Order of Narsis. If you get caught, they won't bother to ask questions, so don't get caught. Not much else to say. Well, let's ask these people about it. Riverkeep, huh? Well, the Order of Narsis won't just let anyone roam around the vault, that's for sure. I doubt you'll have much success if you barge in through the front door. Maybe that isn't necessary, though. I've heard there's a path from the sewers to the castle basement, but I've never found it myself. Maybe Bolnora Marion could be of help. I mean, probably. The Order of Narsis guards the vault very closely. They only allow high-ranked Imperial Knights and officers in there. So unless you wish to enlist in the Legion and work your way up the ranks, you should strive to avoid the Knight's gaze if possible. So we can, like, turn in the quest right now and say we're just going to keep them for ourselves, which makes me think we already looted them, but I don't know if the game is, like, smart enough to know that we already looted them, and I don't know if we did loot them. We loot a lot of stuff, so, like, was it in this room? I don't know. I'm gonna poke around here and see what's going on. I didn't see it. Okay, I actually see them. They're up on the table right here. So we didn't loot them. I didn't come up here because I didn't see these. You can barely even see them on the mat here. Can we grab these? Yeah, she's gonna see us. We could try to use those telekinesis potions we got. Somewhere, there we are. Let's get a little closer though. That's so funny. I decided not to come up here to steal stuff, and it's the one thing we didn't steal from here. So if we use telekinesis potions right here, and do we have anything to fortify our sneak? We have potions of shadow, but those are, yeah, not as good as our scroll. We could try to cast our scroll again. See if we get a better chameleon. Not really. 29. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, 3. Resist arrest. I said resist arrest. Stop arresting me. Alright, we're gonna grab him. And the great part about being a thief is we can just teleport out and pay off our bounty here. I think. 6,000 gold. I mean, that's a lot. That sucks, but whatever. Like, you know, money is not really a problem. So what do these actually do? Absorb health on touch. Throwing enchanted weapons are cool, but is that really worth spending 4,000 gold to throw? I feel like it's not. All right, well, I'll give you 1,000 gold for each of them. You can have them. Appreciated. Here's your cut. Was there anything else that bears mentioning in the vault? Just that shield, really. The rest was kind of meh. You can just tell me later. Right now, we've got jobs to do. Well, I guess a job, singular, is going to be the last one, but it's a big one. Trust me. I feel like we're going to have already robbed the place you're suggesting, but sure. All right, this is it. This is why we're here. We're gonna rob the Measure Hall. I already robbed it. As the seat of power of House Lalu, it's packed to the brim with riches, naturally. But I don't care about gold, gemstones, or ebony right now. I want you to bring me the ring of the second family, the massive emerald ring that Grand Master Athres Hlalu wears during official event. You know where the Measure Hall is, right? It's the most grandiose building in the council quarter. You can't miss it. You'll find a ring locked in the deepest vault of the building. Probably. I've never been there, obviously, but we're working with a lead from a trusted source. The entrance to the vaults is in the treasury room and the public part of the building. But if you aren't a Hlalu bigwig, you ain't getting into the vaults easily. I trust you to figure it out, though. Good luck. You'll need it. Yeah. You see that on my finger there? The big emerald ring? I already stole it. Oh man, we jumped the gun, didn't we? We had already robbed the Fortuna. We had already robbed the keep. Granted, at least with River Keep, we didn't steal the stars yet, but... And yeah, we raided the entire Measure Hall and basically took everything that wasn't nailed down. Well, I can show what the ring does. Fortify personality, fortify luck, and fortify security. I'm not giving it up, though. That's way too good. How did it go? Did you rob the Measure Hall? I did! Do you have the ring of the second family? Yes. I'll be damned, Captain. You've made history. I know, I did it like a few months ago. There's no other thief who's gotten this deep into the heart of Narsis and lived to tell the tale. To be honest with you, I don't really care that much about the ring. No, this was more about sending a message. The Hlalu have grown too confident, too complacent, thinking nothing and no one can break their hold on Narsis. Now they'll see they're far from invincible. I know. I'm also the Grand Master of House Lalu. The best part is they can't even let this be known to the public. Can you imagine the shame that they would face if the people learned that someone had stolen Athres' ring from the Measure Hall? They'd never hear the end of it. So we should be in the clear. We'll just have to lay low for a while. As a token of my appreciation, I'll let you keep the ring if you want. Captain or not, I can give you a tidy sum for it. How does 10,000 septims? No way. I'll keep the ring. Use it well. If you need any supplies or training, we'll still be here for a while I plan our next move. I've heard Thorn is just lovely this time of year. And if you got any bounty on your head, let me take care of it. I can pull some strings to make it go away. A little anticlimactic, but how was I supposed to know that those are the places you rob and that we already robbed them? That is actually really funny. Really funny. Like 3 of the hardest quests for the Thieves Guild, and we did them a long time ago. I'll link the video right above me right now if you have not seen it, where we robbed these places, the Fortuna Vault and the Measure Hall. It was super fun. There was so much freaking loot in there. It basically, like, we walked out with like 800 gold bars kind of loot. So before I end the video, let's try to advance and see how far we can get. We are now the ringleader. We actually need to get some higher skills for a Mastermind. What is our... Yeah, our attributes are fine. It must be... So we need to get one of those up to 80 and probably 90 for Grandmaster. I think I'm going to go level up acrobatics here. And then I'll guess I'll catch you in. I might level up a couple times too. So I had to walk all the way back to Vivek here, but I did train up our acrobatics, so I'm going to level up here. We're going to get strength into 85. We're going to get our agility to 80, and then I think we'll just throw one into willpower maybe. Not the best level, but I'm just trying to get our strength up to 90 so I can train up our acrobatics to 90. And here's another level. This one's a little bit better. We're going to go strength, agility, and speed. That should allow us to get to acrobatics 90. Okay, let's see how far we can get. We are now the Mastermind. Yep, we need to go speak to Jim Stacy. Okay. I figured this might happen. I don't know what to do, though. I'm not crazy interested in doing vanilla content at the moment. That is the only way we can become a Grandmaster, though. I've never shown off the vanilla Thieves Guild quests on this channel before, so it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. Let me know in the comments if that's something you would like to see. Like I said, I'm not crazy interested in doing it. Most people want to see Tamriel rebuilt. Let's be honest here. So I don't know. We might just leave it as at Mastermind. It sucks that we're not Grandmaster, but we'd have to head all the way to Vivek. He has a ton of quests. Plus he has those Robin Hood quests where you wear gloves. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. We might just leave it at Mastermind. But that is the final Tamriel Rebuilt Thieves Guild questline released so far. That is the final Narsis quest for the Thieves Guild. We made out pretty big. Most of our money, though, came from before we joined the Thieves Guild because I was just robbing places in Narsis for fun. Anyways, if you enjoy this content, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that, though, thank you for watching and peace out.